Hola, I am Frank Flores from Flores Spanish School. In today's video, we are going to talk about Presente Progresivo, a key tense to talk about actions that are happening right now. Let's get started. So, Presente Progresivo. Let's go first to the construction. So, how to construct the Presente Progresivo? So, for this one, we have to remember the conjugation of the verb estar. So let's go for that. Yo estoy, tú estás, él está, nosotros estamos, vosotros estáis, ellos están. Remember, this is the presente progresivo, so the conjugation should be in present. Now, just saying yo estoy give us the idea of a description, but now we are talking about the presente progresivo, so we need to say yo estoy, I am doing something. Yo estoy pensando. I am thinking. So what is happening here? All verbs ending with are gonna change that ending to ando, pensando. Jugar, jugando. So pensando, thinking, jugando, playing. Poner. So poner is to put or set something. Poniendo. So the verbs ending with er are gonna change for yendo. Poniendo. Hacer, haciendo. Like when we are asking, ¿qué estás haciendo? What are you doing? So the question is, what are you doing right now? Salir, saliendo. Salir, to get out, to leave a place. Vivir, viviendo. Yeah, so all these words, pensando, jugando, poniendo, haciendo, saliendo, viviendo, and more words, like trabajando, leyendo, durmiendo, that we are going to see in a moment, yeah, are called gerundios. So all these words, yeah. So this is the gerund. So it's going to be important in the rest of the video and actually for another topics that we are going to learn about in another videos. Yeah, remember, pensando, jugando, poniendo are called gerundio. Now, ¿qué es el presente progresivo? What is the present progressive? El presente continuo o presente progresivo, also called, ¿ya? Se usa para hablar de acciones que están ocurriendo en este momento. Is used for talking about actions that are happening right now. This is one of the ways how to use. One of the ways. We are going to see in a moment another one. So, like this question, ¿qué estás haciendo? Imagine like somebody will call me right now and is going to tell me, Frank, ¿qué estás haciendo? Frank, what are you doing? So he or she wants to know what I'm doing right now. So, estoy aprendiendo español. I'm learning Spanish. For me, I'm teaching Spanish. Estoy enseñando español. And imagine this another situation. ¿Puedes hablar más bajo? Can you talk more quietly? Porque mi bebé está durmiendo. Because my baby is sleeping. Because my baby is doing that action right now. Is sleeping. Yeah. So this is the way how we are going to use like the presente progresivo, an action that is happening right now. But there is another way as well. It's understood in another way as well. Like this example. Mi amigo está escribiendo un nuevo libro. Maybe he's actually doing the action right now, or maybe he's doing in his free time, but he didn't finish yet. So this is another way how to use the presente progresivo when we are doing an action in our lives. Yeah. So mi amigo está escribiendo un libro and it's gonna take maybe some months or maybe a year, but he's in the process of doing that. Yeah. So yo estoy viviendo en esta casa. I'm living in this house. This is the second way how to use. Now, let's go to the casos especiales, special cases. Yeah. So if we are gonna say the irregular gerunds, remember what's a gerund? That's verbs ending with ando or yendo. So we already have the conjugation of verbo estar. So let's go for the first one, mentir. What is happening with this verb? So this one should be mentiendo, but it's not. It's mintiendo. So the gerund is mintiendo. What is happening? Like in the stem of the verb, the E becomes I. And the same is going to happen with hervir, to boil. Hirviendo. So mentir, to lie, mintiendo, lying. Hirviendo, boiling. Let's go for an example with mentir. Esa persona está mintiendo. That person is lying. El agua ya está hirviendo. The water is already boiling. Ya, already. We have more verbs like this. The next one, venir. Viniendo. Pedir. Pidiendo. Servir. Sirviendo. Decir. Diciendo. Saying. Serving. Yeah. What is something that is repetitive in these verbs I show you? All of them are ending with IR. Number one. Second thing, the E becomes I. And something else, if we are going to remember the conjugations of these verbs in present tense, the E becomes IE in present tense. Because mentir es yo miento. Hervir, yo hiervo. So I boil, I lie. Venir, yo vengo. Tú vienes. ¿Ya? Pedir. Oh, that one is yo pido. So the E becomes I in present tense. Yo sirvo, yo digo. So all verbs that they are going to have that pattern, number one, ending with IR, number two, that the E becomes IE or the E becomes I, are going to be in this group. So this is one key. So actually, if you want to remember or learn about that verbs in present tense, look on my other videos. You are going to find them, the conjugations in present tense. Let's keep going with another casos especiales. What about with leer? Leer is not ending with IR, but it has something special. It has double vowel. So what is happening with most of the words having a double vowel? Not all, most. Yeah. So between the double vowel, we are going to add a Y. The reason is because actually the ER should be iendo, but the pronunciation leyendo. So the I becomes Y for that pronunciation, leyendo. ¿Ya? Estos días estoy leyendo un libro muy interesante. These days I'm reading an interesting book. So this is what I'm doing in my free time, not right now. Right now I'm teaching. Ahora estoy enseñando español. But estos días estoy leyendo un libro interesante. So this is the two cases. Oír, hear. Oyendo, hearing. Traer, bring, bringing. Construir, construyendo, construct, constructing. El gobierno está construyendo un nuevo puente. The government is constructing a new bridge. Maybe they're actually doing right now, or maybe they're in the process. Creer, to believe, creyendo, believing. Ir, the shortest, the smallest verb in Spanish is also in this group because ir becomes yendo. So it's going to be yendo, no, actually yendo. Where are you going? ¿Dónde estás yendo? Where are you going right now? If you're going to find a friend on the street and maybe is running or going somewhere, so you can ask, hey, ¿dónde estás yendo? Where are you going? Remember an action that is happening right now or in our lives. Like estos días estoy leyendo un libro muy interesante. We have another case, another three more verbs. Yeah. Number one is el verbo dormir. So this one has an O. So the normal way should be dormiendo, but no, it's not dormiendo, it's durmiendo. So the O becomes U. Yeah, like this one. Últimamente estoy durmiendo muy mal. Lately I'm sleeping very bad. I'm not sleeping right now, I'm teaching again. But on my process in this late, like the couple of days. Now another one, morir, to die, dying, muriendo. Estoy muriendo de sed. I'm dying of thirst. Yeah, so this is something as well that could happen as well, that really dying. If you are saying, oh, my grandfather, my great grandfather is dying. Mi abuelo, mi bisabuelo está muriendo. Yeah. And one more verb that is not really popular in this presente progresivo, verbo poder, but actually is irregular as well. It's not podiendo, es pudiendo. Why is not that popular? Because poder means can or be able. So normally we don't use a lot that construction, like canning is impossible in English. Being able could be, yeah, but it's not that popular because we just say can or be able. Like this example, look, mi amiga no está pudiendo trabajar. So that one, the translation would be my friend cannot work. It's not being able to work, maybe, but cannot work. Yeah. So these are the special cases in the gerund. Remember, the verbs ending with ando or yendo are called gerund, gerundio. Yeah. And this is the ways how we are going to use the presente progresivo. Also, the gerund has special combinations with another verb, like with verbo seguir, to follow, like, are you keep, I keep living in this place. Yo sigo viviendo aquí. So, but that is a topic for another video. So look at my videos, find that one, how to use the gerund in another situation. So today what we learn is the presente progresivo and how is the construction of the gerund coming from a normal verb and how they're going to be the irregular gerunds or the regular gerunds. So keep looking on my videos. So I will see you in another video as well. And yeah, see you in another video. Okay, ciao.